Welcome to Wildlife Resources Division and the Department of Natural Resources. My name is Rusty Garrison. I'm the Division Director for Wildlife Resources Division, and I just want to welcome you to the Wildlife Resources Division family. Family is something you'll hear a lot from me and the others around me because we think it's very important, and I'll talk to you a little more about that in a minute. But first, I just want to give you a brief overview of the division. We're in the Director's office right now, and this end of the hallway in the building that we're in is considered the Director's office. With this office, we have Public Affairs, and you'll be in contact with them quite often. They're the ones that handle all of our Facebook posts and our Instagram and Twitter and all of those things. But we also have license and boat registration as part of this office. And then there are three different sections. We have our Fisheries Management section. They're responsible for the water and the fisheries resources and sport fishing throughout the state. They have over 500,000 acres of lakes that they manage, 16,000 miles of streams and rivers that they manage. And so they're quite busy every single day. They also handle our public fishing areas. There's 10 of those and 9 fish hatcheries. Then we have our Game Management section. They're responsible for the game portion of wildlife, habitat management. They've got over 100 wildlife management areas. They have 1 million acres of land that they manage, and they base all of their management techniques on sound science. And so they're managing that property, and they're working with private lands, providing good, sound biological science for habitat management. Then we have our non-game conservation section, and with our non-game section, they're responsible for the plants and the wildlife throughout Georgia that are not hunted. And I did say plants. Plants by definition are part of our definition of wildlife in Georgia. And so they're responsible for that. Mainly, they handle about 350 threatened and endangered species, and they work closely with game management, fish management, to manage those populations and manage the habitats that those wild animals and those plants live in. So those are our three sections, and then the different units within the Director's office. One of the things that you'll hear from me quite often is customer service. It's one of the big focuses that I have, and every one of us, no matter what position, my position all the way down to the RSO, working part-time there on our shooting ranges, we are all customer service representatives. And as such, we will be in contact with the public as well as our customers, internal customers as well. And so as we work with those folks, you may stop to get gas in your vehicle and you're wearing a uniform, and somebody will come up to you and ask you a question. And as they come up and ask that question, you're not to just say, hey, I'm not working today. You've got the uniform on, you're working. Answer their question, try to provide them with an answer, own that question, and get those folks an answer. We are customer service representatives throughout. So make sure you answer those questions and own those questions as you go through. You are a customer service representative for Wildlife Resources Division. I said a minute ago, we're family, and we are definitely family, and I want to stress that. If you look at our strategic plan on the left-hand side of that, one of our values is family. And we are scattered all over the state, all 350 of us, every one of us are considered to be family. But also, I want you to realize that your family is part of our family as well. Take time to spend with your family, your immediate family. Don't work so hard and so much that you ignore your family. Make sure that you're out there having fun, enjoying it. That's one of the great things about this job, is it is a fun job. And so make time to enjoy that. Make time to enjoy the great outdoors with your family. And again, I just want to welcome you to the Wildlife Resources Division family. As part of that family idea, my door is always open. And so you're free to come here and knock on the door. It's open, and say hey to me when you come in. Give me a call. My phone number, 404-276-1402 is my cell number. Write that down. Save it in your phone. 404-276-1402, or you can call directly here at the desk, 770-918-6401. So again, welcome to the Wildlife Resources Division family. What I'd like to do now is just go over to a presentation, a part of a presentation that I've given about Wildlife Resources Division, just to give you a little bit more background. You're going to get a lot of training in your first year. Don't expect to have it all figured out after just this one little video or this one-day training. It's going to take you a year or even more. There's going to be things that you're going to be learning, but we're going to do all we can to answer your questions. And this is just a teaser. I'm just giving you a teaser. First thing is to get to know the mission statement. Every one of you have got this philosophy that's here, the director's philosophy, and at the very top it lists the mission statement. You have that mission statement in a number of other ways. Get to know it to conserve, enhance, promote Georgia's wildlife, fish and wildlife populations, and our outdoor heritage. Get to know what that mission is and where you fit in the mission. That's what we want you to be able to do. You have a job specific to Wildlife Resources Division that nobody else has. How do you fit in and how do you help us achieve our mission? Get to know that and know where that is. So that brings our goals up, and our goals really center around the second part of that mission statement through education and regulation and management and funding, all of those things. You see the goals, you see them here on the screen. We just last year recently passed a new bill, House Bill 208, that increased our license revenue, and we're going to use that to enhance access across the board, across the state. We're going to be able to go and manage, pour in more money into management of our resources, hire some more people. All of that goes into the funding aspect of it. We want to conserve. We are conservationists. And if you haven't figured it out yet, wildlifers, hunters, anglers, outdoor enthusiasts, they are the conservationists of the world. And so you're a part of that team. And we're glad that you're here helping us achieve these goals. We want to increase hunting and fishing opportunities. We want to increase the number of hunters and anglers out there. You may not have heard this term yet, R3. The R3 program, recruitment, retention, reactivation of our hunters and anglers. If you haven't heard about that, you will. We're going to promote that. That's our vision right now. That's where we're working to really recruit more hunters, regain some of the hunters that have left, recruit hunters into the program, anglers into the program, and then reactivate those who have left. Why have they left? What can we do to bring them back? So that's part of what we're doing. On this sheet that I gave you, down in the bottom left-hand corner is our values. And if you look, you see our values that are listed out there, and they're listed here on the presentation here. First one, dedication. Dedication to the work. Every one of you, I don't think we have that problem in Wildlife Resources Division. People don't get into this business for the money. They get into it because they're passionate about what they do and they're dedicated to what they do. Then you see family. We are a family-oriented group. I want you to take care of your family at home. Don't get so wrapped up in your job that you're working 60 and 70 hours a week. I'll come tell you to go home and go spend some time with your family. But also realize that we also are family, all of us together. You'll get cards from me. I want to know when some of your family is sick, when your family is having trouble. Let me know. If you feel comfortable sharing that, let me know. I'll be writing you cards, or Chiefs will be writing you, emailing you. That's what family does. And so that's what we're about, family. You see the rest of these: stewardship, professionalism. We are stewards of the resources that the citizens of Georgia have really entrusted to us. We are good stewards. And so I want you to be stewards and realize you don't work for me. You don't work for your supervisor. You work for the citizens of Georgia. That's what it means to be good stewards. A steward is someone who's been loaned something and is able to manage it for someone else. We've been loaned the outdoors and our resources by the citizens of Georgia, and they expect us to be good stewards of that habitat and the environment. And then professionalism.
Dress for success, you've heard that. You have a uniform budget. You've got a catalog. You can go in. I want you to be in uniform and be recognizable with this logo. Have that logo that people can see, and make sure you're taking care of customers. I'm jumping one, but customer service. I want people to see us. I want people to know us, and I want us to be taking care of them. That's what we're about. Then sustainability. We're able to sustain the populations that we have and sustain our own organization through the funding and all of that. Those are some of our core values there. Teamwork. You can't do it by yourself. There's no way. We have to work together as a team. If you're in wildlife, in game management, then you understand the team concept, because our management areas are divided up and teams manage those, and you will understand that as you get out and about and begin to get trained by your folks. Then being accountable to each other, accountable to your supervisors, and just being accountable to yourself, doing a good job. And then credibility, making sure that we're credible and that the public sees us as being credible. They look to us as the experts, and we need to be the experts. We need to know our subject matter. So my personal vision, my philosophy is that it's my job to lead and direct and motivate you and give you the tools, equip you to be able to get your job done. I've succeeded if you've succeeded. So that's what I want. I want us to be mission driven, and you've got that outline in my director's philosophy that's been handed to you. I want us to be mission driven. I want us to be focused on customer service and the customers, and I want us to be focused on communication. Those are the three main areas, and you can read through that at some point, and I'll talk to you about it at other times as well. But that's my philosophy. That's where I want us focused. Some of you may not have gone through wildlife or fisheries, but much of our funding comes through the sport fish and restoration program for anglers and the wildlife restoration program for hunters. It's PR funds for hunters, and much of our federal dollars come from that. Same thing for DJ on the angling side. Much of our fishing for Dingell-Johnson Act and public PR, Pittman-Robertson Act. All of those help with the funding. And we get that funding. It's based on a number of formulas, but the main one is the number of people who are holding a license. Whoever's holding a license, now you may hold multiple licenses, that doesn't count. It's just that one individual who's holding a license. We get money back from the feds for our anglers or for our hunters according to license holders. And we have to certify every year, how many hunters and how many anglers we have. And we certify that with the feds every year. And that coupled with, for PR, coupled with the land base of Georgia, how many acres of land we have, that's the formula where we receive money back. So for every license holder, we get about $40 per license from the feds, and all of that comes from taxes that the hunters and the anglers asked for on their equipment that they use for their particular sport. It's taxed, and that money must go back in to the management of the resource. It cannot go to state parks, it cannot go to roads, it has to go back into management of the resource. Then we have the non-game conservation section. They get no PR dollars, they get no DJ money. Their funding, it comes from a small portion from just state appropriations, but then the wildlife tag that you drive around with your car, Get Wild tag, and then we have this little event on the coast in January or early February every year called Weekend for Wildlife that brings in about $1 million, and there's funding for them as well. Then there's the state wildlife checkoff on your taxes, on your Georgia state taxes. People donate through that. So there's other donations that happen as well for them. But their funding, they're constantly writing grants and reaching out and trying to seek funds. So that's our division. That's what we do. That's who we are. If you want to know more, call me. If you want to know more, call your chiefs. You have access to their numbers. They're up 24/7. You can call them anytime, but I don't advise that you call them after 11 o'clock at night. But I am available to you as well, so you're welcome to give me a call. You're welcome to text me, email me. I'm there and I'll answer your questions. Again, thank you. Thank you for joining this family called Wildlife Resources Division. We look forward to working with you.